Welcome to your General and Love Monthly reading for January 2019. I can already feel your energy, and I gotta say, it's extremely hot. There's a fire within you that is just growing exponentially the more that you regain your strength. Some of you may even be using that fire to burn some bridges. There's going to be so many transitions that you're going to be enduring in your life. And as you're going through these different changes, you start to really look at everyone that you have in your life. And it's interesting how that just slid out on its own. There could be some stagnance right now. And you're really looking at everyone and everything. What should you keep? What needs to go? Who needs to go? Some people in your life, Sagittarius, they may have felt distance. I have Sagittarius and Venus. And especially in that aspect, having that placement in Venus, I felt like there was more focus on your relationships. Love, friendship, association, family, the whole nine. Some people don't understand that when you play or try to play games with a Sagittarius, you will get burned. I feel like you're not as concerned about the outcome of certain conflicts you've been enduring. I feel like some of you are ready to shed all of that dead weight. Definitely. You feel cluttered, crowded, stifled. You could be feeling stuck. And I noticed when that Knight of Pentacles reversed came out, that could definitely be in reference to workplace, money, things that concern your home, your family, relationships. You could be feeling bored. You may have outgrown a lot of the people you used to know. You're ready to break the mold. Yet there's extreme pressure being put upon you. There could be, with this Knight of Chalices reversed, codependency issues within relationships seem to be a huge factor behind the endings of specific relationships. It could be, your closest relationships. There could be jealousy, tainting the dynamic of a relationship. Somebody has just unpredictable moods. There were lies. And mind you, whoever the liar is, they know full well what they're doing. They know how to work their charms. They know how to work those around them. Somebody's fighting back, though. Somebody's pulling back. There's someone that's not falling for the okie doke. They may have done so in the past. Just giving the other person, the benefit of the doubt, They had faith in the relationship. But as time progressed, insecurity started to create a monster. Someone can't tell the truth to save their life. Hell, they probably can't feel anything at all. I'm going to put this back in, but it calls to me. The Four of Pentacles reversed. I'm hearing when you hold on to someone or something too tightly, it slips through your fingers. There's a possessive energy in your relationships. There's someone here that likes to have it all. They're trying to have it all. But, wow. Exactly what needed to come out for you. That was a little too perfect. Interesting read. The Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You have fresh new ideas. You want to do something creative. You're ready to take action. You're not yet moving forward with these ideas, but you have that drive. It's starting to build. You have a fresh start in your life in more ways than one. This is that fire that I was talking about. Your passions, they seem to have been reignited. And I love how the Temperance card was right underneath that. You want to focus more on your long-term goals. You are balanced. I feel a very calming energy. You're regaining a sense of inner balance. And now it's starting to feed the flames of your inspirations, your ideas, your passions. Yet, it's Nine of Wands reversed. Outside of you, there's an extreme amount of pressure. Someone is being extremely defensive. They're reluctant to take that first step. I also see that there's someone here that's not wanting to put any more time into this kind of energy. Constantly having to fight, clashing. You could be dealing with your projects not progressing as quickly as you had hoped. It seems to be one thing after another. And it could be causing a lot of delays for you. There's some setbacks that you're still having to endure. Eight of Pentacles reversed. This could be related to a workplace situation where you're expected to reach unrealistic expectations. There's a lack of camaraderie in the workplace. Everybody's butting heads. It seems that some of you may be dealing with someone at the very top in the workplace. Someone who owns the whole shebang. CEO, executives, things like that. This person is extremely abusive. They love to abuse their power. They don't like to take responsibility for their actions, for the things that they say. If they could pass the buck on one of their employees to complete what's supposed to be their tasks, they're fine with that. This is someone who demands everything out of you. He won't bend to the will of, other people having things going on at home, having to, take care of the kids, or, oh, I got to leave to, do this. I got to go, take care of some family issues. This person is very rigid. They do not work with you. They don't compromise. You could be dealing with a family situation for some of you that brings this type of energy. Could be a father who just always has something to say, something negative to say. Someone who likes to control everybody, control everything. Yet the overall energy from this person here is completely out of control. Now, although I don't see any particular cards that point to drinking, I hear someone could have been a drinker or is a drinker, and they're an angry person. Even after they sober up, they're not pleasant to be around. I definitely see some narcissistic undertones with this card, because this is the type of person that will use you up for personal gain, and they have no problem just walking away like it was nothing. Could be an Aries for some of you. Then we have this. There was definitely a relationship on the table here, or a reunion of sorts. This is very balanced. This can even lead to marriage for some of you. So you come out of a turbulent time of fighting, stress. And now you're moving into something new. This could also be contracts being offered to you. I also feel like this could refer to any sort of relationship as well, where you're working together, you're complementing one another. Everything is very harmonious. Yet you're challenged with fears of how things will turn out. Will it be like what I just came out of? There's a lot of indecision here. Some of you guys could be awaiting a decision in reference to getting a yes or a no on getting a raise, a promotion. Some of you guys could be presented with a bigger project. And now you're just waiting to hear the details of that, when to move forward, and do you need to fill out what kind of paperwork, what dates, and all of these different details. But there could be a boss that some of you are dealing with that's kind of like dangling the carrot above your head. Or it could be, again, a fatherly figure here. Either way, someone is dangling the carrot above your head, and they're getting a kick out of watching you scramble for it. So they may just be holding out on saying anything at all. Some of you guys could be trying to decide between focusing on yourself or indulging in this opportunity for commitment. But it seems there's a lack of progress. It's like you've gone into this commitment, and then after a while it seems to lose a little steam. Because then we move into this. 7 of Chalices. Things are definitely not what they seem, Sagittarius. There's someone here, whether it's you or the person that you're involved with, or even people that are making offers to you. There are a lot of people that are misrepresenting themselves. They're not being honest. They wear a mask, a facade. Someone may step outside of a relationship or a marriage. Again, with that deceptive energy. Someone has a lot of choices. And I feel like the person that has a lot of choices, they're wanting to keep them all. It seems that there's a lack of teamwork. There's a lack of coming together. Everyone seems to feel like their idea or their say-so is the best. But the lack of compromise, the lack of consideration of someone else's perception has made everyone involved just want to do what they need to do on their own. For some of you, this could be in reference to the decision that you are awaiting regarding your career. And you could be working with colleagues that slack off in the training. They're not really showing you much. There's a lot of opposition. I get the sense that there are people here that have not been pulling their own weight. especially in the home. There's only one person paying all the bills, taking care of everything. But judgment is coming. Major transitions, major challenges, conflicts, separations will be at the forefront in your life. And it's up to you to decide what's worth fighting for and what's not. You're starting to look at every realm of your life. And you're trying to clear the clutter. You could also be dealing with other people who've decided they don't want to continue to move forward with a commitment with you or some sort of, agreement. It could be a roommate situation for some of you guys, living situations. Because of the deception. The different masks, the moods, the up downs and, outbursts. There's definitely going to be something here that will leave you confused. There are those around you that have ulterior motives. They have an agenda to fulfill. I feel like you are more in tune with your intuitive response. And I feel like you're starting to see that there are a lot of people that are not being genuine. They're not showing who they really are and why they're really in your life. There's definitely people keeping secrets. And right now, your fears are causing a lot of anxiety. They're the source of this intense amount of pressure and stress. Some of you could be dealing with family issues, trying to work through healing any trauma you may have gone through, any abuse, any, toxic environment, workplace, family, friends, all of it is coming out in the wash. But more than ever, you hope to heal a situation here that has come to an end. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aquarius as well. Some of you guys may have wanted to move forward with someone here when you accepted the commitment initially, but there may be some doubts. You may be ready to change your mind. And the outcome, we have the Tower reversed. Again, allowing fears to consume you. Is only hindering you. Any changes that you may be currently going through, whether it's, leaving an old job, moving away, starting a new relationship, embarking on new projects, starting school. Some of you guys may even be expecting children. But the changes that you endure this month, or for the rest of this month, are really impacting you. So this Three of Swords, I definitely feel like there's more than three people. I see a lot of threes so far, but that Seven of Chalices said it all. You're leaving. Someone's leaving. Someone's tired of the verbal abuse. Someone's tired of, someone trying to manipulate things, control the outcomes of situations, and trying to control how people perceive them. There's someone here that has broken your heart and did so without any sense of remorse, it seems. Very narcissistic. Some of you guys could still be trying to heal over what you've already come out of while you're now in something new. But there still seems to be trouble in paradise for some reason. This came out sideways. So let's talk about this. You're ready to move forward. You want to move quickly. Yet, there's a lot of inner conflict about how you should move forward. Some of you guys could have blocked someone here that you separated from in the past, or this could be vice versa. Somebody's getting blocked. You guys could have been contemplating, hey, let's get together, let's go on a trip, let's do something. But someone had other plans. The Knave of Chalices. So we have some watery energy showing up. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Someone is confessing their feelings, This could be professing how they feel about you, wanting to be with you. They could just be expressing the pain that they've been feeling. Someone is bearing their soul here. But the thing is, it's a knave. This person is not emotionally developed. This person is very insecure. They block themselves off emotionally due to those insecurities. And now, it's time to handle up. This is a very focused, direct energy. Very angry, very fiery. I'm hearing gaslighting. As everyone goes their separate ways, everyone's left with this heaviness on their mind, on their heart. And because of some abusive and hurtful behavior, because of deception, lies, because of cheating, because of half-truths, manipulation, now, although you guys may not be speaking anymore, there could be someone here, a woman here, could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who could be extremely removed from emotional connection. This could be someone who is very cold. This is someone who likes to use put downs or cut the other down in some way. Could be too much focus on what has already come to pass. Thinking about things that were said. Then we have the lovers. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini specifically. Again, somebody wanting their cake and wanting to eat it too. He's trying to hold both of the ladies here. He's not making a choice. So somebody's making it for him. I do feel a beautiful energy with this. You know, this is someone who wants marriage. But now we find ourselves at a crossroad. Are you the person in the middle, Sagittarius? Or are you one of the choices? See, that would completely change the context of this Lover's card. In one aspect, if you are one of the choices, you may be the one to decide, okay, well, if you can't make a choice, if you're going to keep lying and trying to play me for a fool, I've got to make a choice. And some of you may choose not to move forward with this anymore. Now, if you are the one in the middle, there's still going to be some upheavals because there's going to be something that comes out. Somebody's going to say something. Let the cat out of the bag. Or you guys may stumble upon some information somehow. Could be through social media, could be through the grapevine, could be through texts. Some of you guys could have found the other party's clothes there, or just anything that would give you an indication that there's some deception and some sneakiness going on. There's some cheating going on. And funny how I said, there's some cheating going on. Three of Chalices reversed. Definite three's a crowd, but I know it's more than three. It's definitely more than three. Nobody's happy. I see one-sided relationships, loss of friendships. Some of you could be dealing with some creative blocks. You have ideas creatively, but you're feeling blocked on how to execute them. Some of you guys could be receiving financial assistance from someone here, or you could be giving that to someone else. But rather than having it be paid back, this is something that's like more of like a, you know, I know you're going through some tough times. I'll help you out. Don't worry about it. For some of you, you could be just simply dealing with someone who won't pay you back. They won't acknowledge how you've been there for them. Or someone is feeling that way. Feeling like they've been doing all the giving. There may be those of you dealing with some debt currently. And any assistance that you seek, you will receive. But there's obviously a lot of relationships where there's a lack of give and take. There's a lack of reciprocity in your relationships, a lack of maturity, a lack of healthy communication. Someone wants to control and dominate rather than collaborate, work together, just like that Three of Pentacles reversed. They just want to see things their way, stepping all over, you know, the toes and feelings of those around them. It's not healthy. Six of Wands. Oh, two cards want to come out, so let's go with it. Interesting. So we have the Six of Chalices reversed and the King of Pentacles reversed. So I definitely feel like this theme here with this King of Pentacles reversed, this is somebody, again, who just loves to control. That's it. They love to manipulate and be abusive. That's where they feel powerful. That's where they feel like they're somebody. There could be someone here that's stuck in the past. wanting to relive, you know, the times that have now come and gone. Old friends. It seems like no one's really around anymore, like it used to be. Eight of Pentacles reversed again. Some of you are releasing yourselves from a past situation, or someone is releasing themselves. And it could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here. Success will be yours as long as you completely remove all distractions, all toxic relationships, clear your energy, and only focus on you. No relationships. Some of you may even decide that. You may not want to pursue a relationship after a while. Some of you may change your mind. You may start and then say, okay, I think that I'm not really fulfilled in this and something seems off anyway. So, you know, I think it's time to bid you adieu. But the focus on your goals, the focus on your passions, will provide you with abundance. You will start to see your projects become more successful over time. You will start to get the recognition of others. I see things progressing in a beautiful way. But some of you may need to work on a perfectionism complex, or maybe there's someone else. It could be someone in the workplace, family, somebody here that's just doing all this janky stuff. So now there's going to be someone that may ghost you, or you may ghost them unexpectedly. Now, all parties are confused. They feel deceived. Truth, some sort of truth is being concealed. Seven of Pentacles reversed. There's definitely a lot of references to someone feeling like they're doing all the giving. It's one-sided. They're not seeing a return on their investments. So they're out. You lit the match yourself, doused the bridge in gasoline, and just watched it burn. Had a picnic next to the burning bridge. It seemed that you were relieved to finally get to do that. Or somebody's relieved about it, because it obviously was not a fulfilling situation. It was not a healthy, situation to be in. I definitely get that your process of healing is still very much in progress. And some of you may have felt like, I'm ready for something new. I want, this is what I want. I want commitment. But then you start to see over time, there could be some recurring patterns. What you came out of is starting to show up in this new situation. It just seems like, again, someone here who knows that they can, you know, wrap someone around their little finger. But they're a little liar too. This came out in the very beginning. All of this is just one big lie. Somebody is living a lie. And it comes to a point where they have to make a choice. Am I really going to keep living this way? I'm not happy. I've outgrown my friendships, you know, or, you know, vice versa. You know, somehow I'm losing friends in one way or another. I'm blocked creatively. I'm unhappy. Extremely codependent relationships. Someone likes to feel needed, and maybe that's where that energy of trying to be controlling comes in. They always have to save somebody. Someone is always their next project to save and help and make better. Someone is possessive, jealous. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. You guys want to be on your own. So yeah, I definitely picked up on that. You guys may have gone into a new relationship after coming out of one. And deep down, you're hoping to just, you know, do you now. You want to work hard. To achieve your goals, to make your dream a reality. And I feel like you're starting to see that all of these people around you, they're just keeping you from doing what you desire to. But I feel like you guys fear doing so. You fear stepping out of this new commitment. But it is definitely in your best interest. Trust your intuition, Sagittarius. The energy that I picked up was that of sage wisdom. There will come a point in time where you start to connect on a deeper level to that sage wisdom. And you start to vacillate between esoteric and exoteric knowledge. Anything that's hidden, you may not see it with the naked eye, but you can feel it. You can feel something's off. It could be a water sign, Aries, or an air sign here. Hell, earth sign. Looks like damn near everybody is here. Everybody must be here because there's a lot of competition. Everybody's competing for the same spot. This could be work related for some of you. But in regards to a relationship, somebody's real cocky about the offers that they're receiving, but then they end up finding out later on that they're all duds. Someone has to stand their ground here. And when enough is enough, that's enough. They're not budging on that. Ten of Wands reversed. There's someone avoiding their responsibilities. They don't want to work. They don't want to have any responsibilities. There's way too much stress that needs to be released. And I feel like it'll come to a boiling point going into February, where you're going to have to decide, all right, we tried, we gave it a good run, but it's time to be done. Put the wands down, because this is too much. I'm trying to do too much at once. And we do have a tendency of doing that. Even though Sagittarius is in my Venus, I still can feel that Sagittarian energy, that fire. We like to get it all done. We don't like to stop until it is done. But then we end up doing an impossible amount of things. We end up worn out, drained. Now we can't do anything. Now we're forced to rest. We're forced to have to deal with, a delay in our progress. There could be an issue of procrastination for some people here. And it seems like, the amount of responsibilities and obligations that need to be completed are overwhelming. This could also be in reference to having to take a break from everything and everybody and recharge. Ace of Pentacles reversed. There could be an opportunity here for a job, for money, that could fall by the wayside because of all of these things you're trying to get done. It could be a case of a lack of qualification, and they're unable to move forward with, the hiring process. There's a lost relationship for some of you. Someone is moving out, moving to a new home. Let me just clarify this Ten of Wands reverse before we wrap this up. So, again, with that Eight of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. Sagittarius, there may be some endings that you're having trouble coming to terms with, but everyone involved avoided catastrophic circumstances. Disasters have been avoided. You still have a foundation to build upon. With or without people by your side. But now you're starting to pull back inward. There seems to be a shift in your attitude towards everyone, everything in your life. This could be a positive shift in attitude, and for some it could be negative. But I feel like even though you're still working on healing, I feel like you will have a positive shift in your perception. Change your perception, you change your reality. There could be some money coming in. So even if you do, say, lose one opportunity, there seems to be many more coming your way. There seems to be money still coming in. You could be doing side jobs. Some of you may have your own businesses. You guys may be feeling like business is a little slow if you are an entrepreneur, but you'll start to see slowly but surely that abundance will come into your life. Some of you could be speaking with an earth sign here. Again, very young energy. I feel like this person is focused on learning a new trade, training, going to interviews, filling out paperwork. Some of you guys could be discussing money with an earth sign. Maybe someone is offering to help financially, until the other person gets up on their feet. I see Pisces energy with the moon reversed here. It's best to just back the hell away. Back away. Because it'll only cause more confusion. There's definite deception. This could also be vice versa, where this person is feeling deceived, feeling left in the dark about things, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like no one was around. And they may be expressing this, and someone reacts in like an ugly way about it. But I see you, Sagittarius. This is someone who is very free-spirited. The only issue when it comes to working on projects working towards goals, finishing schoolwork. There seems to be a problem with being easily distracted. When things get tough, they're ready to leave. They just want it to be all happy all of the time, and that's just not realistic. So when it's not all happy all the time, then they bounce, and then that causes more issues. But I do see that opportunity-wise, job-wise, you will find something that will help you regain that sense of stability, allow you to accumulate wealth. This is a very interesting reading, Sagittarius. So I'm curious. Do let me know what you've been dealing with in the comments, because it's like a roller coaster. It's like 1 minute things are great, and then it's like, oh no, we're back. We're back where we started. And it goes back up, and it's like, okay, oh no. It's like, when do we get off of that ride? I feel like you guys will decide to get off that ride, but it'll take some time. Still has to play out. But listen to your inner voice as you navigate through these changes, these challenges. And you will be fine. Okay? You will be fine. Release the past. Release any bad memories. Release the thought of wanting to go and relive those days, because those days are gone. And even if you did have the chance to relive them, everyone's not the same. Hell, you're not even the same person that you used to be. Hell, years ago, or just in general, you're just not the same. Everybody's changing, either for good or for bad. Some people are staying immature, and some people are maturing. But success, if you can step past your fears, allow yourself to rest, find that sense of balance between work and play, and you get that focus, that laser focus. Don't allow anyone or anything to distract you. Stay the course. You got it. So, that is all I have for you for this month, Sagittarius. If you are new to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. And guys, be sure to leave a like on this video. And until next time, stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love.